Dressed as your favorite superhero or princess, lugging around an increasingly heavy load of candy, trailed by your parents keeping a watchful eye on you as you run from door to door with siblings or close friends. And I'm sure many of you have experienced this feeling at one point in your life. As you age, you may think you are too old for a silly little holiday like Halloween. From my survey, I learned that a majority of the class's favorite holiday was Christmas. While Christmas has its favorable qualities, Halloween does as well. Halloween is a traditional fall holiday for all ages to enjoy, with many charity events centered around it, and despite popular belief, it is not an evil, devil-worshipping holiday. In my audience analysis, I asked the question of whether or not your parents ever set guidelines for you when picking out a Halloween costume. While many said no, the next popular answer was yes, and as one read, they were not allowed to glorify the devil, meaning they couldn't dress as a witch or a vampire or anything that would glorify the devil. The Catholic Church is a group that is against Halloween because of their belief that it is a pagan, devil-worshipping holiday. According to the article, Harmless Halloween has origins in Christianity by Reverend Marjorie Weiss. The Christian missionaries among the Celts helped transfer a New Year's festival known as Samhain, meaning end of summer, into a Christian observance. This article explains how the holiday itself is not evil, and it stems from a pagan festival. And while the missionaries mixed in with the Celts, they built a church around it. So, meaning this holiday is actually a Christian in origin and not pagan. All Saints' Day is a Christian holiday that celebrates all God's saints, known and unknown. According to the article All Saints' Day, during the Reformation of the Protestant Church, the festival of All Saints was reinterpreted. It was reinterpreted as a celebration that unifies the entire church. The article also states that in medieval England, the festival is known as All Hallows, hence the name Halloween for the preceding evening. All Saints' Day is celebrated on November 1st, the day after Halloween. With its origins deeply rooted in the church, and it has been turned into a beloved fall holiday that is safe for all kids to enjoy. In the article, When Halloween Mischief Turned to Mayhem, Leslie Bannington says, in the early 1960s, reckless behavior was muted, and porch lights welcomed costumed kids from coast to coast. Each year, people come up with new and creative ways to celebrate this holiday, whether it's staying at home and handing out candy, throwing a very large party, or going to haunted houses or haunted hayrides. And this holiday can be safe or unsafe depending on how you choose to celebrate it. Bannington says, today, trick-or-treating has more variants. Trunk or treat and trick-or-treating for UNICEF, where youngsters collect money for charity along with their treats. All ages can participate in haunted mazes, haunted houses, trick-or-treating, trunk-or-treating, and trick-or-treating for charity events or attending fall festivals put on by churches or the community. In the article, Some Churches Rejecting a Cult for Holy Halloween, author Judy Keane quotes priest Deacon McFalls when he says Halloween is secularized and it's more comedy than wickedness. He says Halloween, like it or not, is fun, and despite some churches saying that they just like the holiday, others can't help but admit the truth. And even if you're just staying at home and dressing up and handing out candy like this average Joe on the screen, Halloween is fun and not all bad. Speaking of not all bad, in the early 1960s, the New York mayors wanted to change the emphasis of the night to charity, and that is exactly what happens. Small towns across America have charity events throughout the year and around holidays. For example, in the article Amazing Space, the article talks about a Texas farmer who created a cornfield maze every Halloween. The maze is educational for school children when they come and visit during the month of October, with historical facts and events scattered throughout the maze that help you navigate it. And some sections are haunted. On Halloween night, it offers a spooky walkthrough for people of all ages, and they are scared by hired actors. Author Christine Farnsworth notes that proceeds from ticket sales benefit the Fort Bentley YMCA. Corn mazes with proceeds going to charity is just one way you can get involved. Many of you know about the opportunity we have here in Litchfield. This is We Scare Hunger, which is an organized fundraiser for the food shelf that is put on by the FCCLA. Many communities around here do the same thing across America. I personally have participated in it for 2 years, the 7th and 8th grade, where I got to dress up with my friends, and no matter how cringy the pictures are when you look back on them, it was a fun time because we got to go around the neighborhoods and collect money donations and food donations of dry food, and we went back to the middle school and had a really fun dance. In the article, candy donations are also another great way to get involved. In the article, Where to Share Your Halloween Booty, author Rachel Hutton states the average American trick-or-treater fills a pillowcase with 3,500 to 7,000 calories worth of candy on Halloween night. She offers a solution to this candy overload. You can donate the candy to candy drives for military members and veterans. In exchange, kids will get prizes when they choose to donate their candy. And in this picture, it is a company that does a Halloween tournament and it raises money for charity. The candy drives are also put on in my dentist's office, and they're also very in favor of it because it keeps people out of the dentist's office. Next time you trick or treat, whether it's with your family members or in the years to come with your own family, maybe consider donating some of those tasty treats to a charity event. Throughout my speech, I covered how Halloween is a traditional fall holiday and can be fun, friendly, and safe depending on how you choose to celebrate it. I offered some opportunities of charity events during the Halloween season that can be rewarding and a great way to give back. I also explained how Halloween is not the devil-worshipping holiday in any way, shape, or form, with its origins deeply rooted in the church. I don't know about you, but Halloween has always been one of my favorite holidays to celebrate, and I will continue to do so no matter how old I get. The ways I may celebrate may change, but the traditions still stand. I hope I have persuaded you to maybe celebrate more Halloween, so next year, around the same time, be ready to hang your decoration and don your witches' hats because it's spooky season. Now on to the next holiday, Thanksgiving. Thank you for listening to my speech.